I have installed additional add-ons. You can check them out here. I turned off Louis Extended, Omnistats, and I'm just gonna go with the new ones here. As you can see, there's as well a minimap. Here I'm getting this message all the time. It just kind of works once, and I'm not sure how to kind of get rid of this Steam overlay here just yet. Maybe I have to kind of go through something. In any case, so my next mission, Divine Inquiries. Archcanon Tarvus asked me to investigate 3 sites to search for clues concerning the source of whatever is draining Vivek's divine energy. These sites include Varilzar's Tower, Balmora, and Ald Run. So this is where I'll be heading then next. And let's see. Oh wow. My waypoint, that's no F. Yeah, F is for the waypoint. So investigate that area there. I wonder, are there any shrines nearby that I could travel to? It doesn't look so, unfortunately. I didn't use that stone there in the cave. I should go there and pick it up because it's important. Also, I want to see if my new stuff is showing me damage, and it looks like it is, or so it would seem. And I've got, as you can see, a different stuff there. In the lower section. Familiar melee. It looks like it shows damage, but it definitely doesn't show all this stuff. Only some familiar melees. Okay, that's heavy attack. So it looks like it's not going to show me everything. And my enemy here is, without a doubt, able to very effectively regain his magic. For as long as nobody interferes with this, it should be fine, because I would prefer to loot him. This guy has 30,000 health. I think that's quite a bit of health, really. Let's hit him. Boom. It didn't say how much did I actually attack him with how much energy. So once in a while, I'll just have to turn on other skills. Oh, look at that! I have now 2 minimaps, which is a bit weird, isn't it? I wonder which one is which one, right? So yeah, one will probably be a close-up, and the other one is going to extend. In any case, the quest that was selected is Solshun and Kal Harbor. That's the main quest, not the quest I'm really after right now. I'm after Wanderfell quest. In any case, I'm going for that shard or whatever it's called. I think it's called a shard. And there I want to reach it so that I could gain skill. Okay, so I'm here, and I need that shard, which is here. So I'll just have to run all the way through there. So the minimap is without a doubt extremely helpful. It's just crazy how helpful it is, really. The shard. Let's give me a skill, and let's go further forward. But with the minimap, I think that I'm a lot less in immersed in the game, but without a doubt it makes the game much more easier to play when I don't have to look at the map every like 10 seconds or so. How much health do I have? Maximum magic at 20,000. It doesn't show me on under which kind of spells I'm currently on, because I think I ate something and that's the reason why it is the way it is. Okay, so here it looks like I'm going to face beasts of all kinds. So, oh, I've been hit. In any case, it doesn't look like without magic I can beat them with the relative bees though. And that's it. Destruction staff increased to 7. Let's see what's that all about. So we'll go to skills, weapons, destruction staff, and we can upgrade that. So currently costs 2,497 magicka. Focus all elemental energies with your staff and blast an enemy for 1,031 flame damage, 1,031 frost damage, and 1,031 shock damage. Ability morph available. Morph for 1 skill point requires 1 skill point. And then we have Wall of Elements, cost 3,577. Slam your staff down to create an elemental barrier in front of you, dealing 922 magic damage to enemies in the target area every 1 second. Okay, here, this one that I'm currently using most of the time deals over 5,000 damage. Let's see, how would you morph? You would morph first of all into Crystal Blast. Conjure dark crystals to bombard an enemy, dealing 5,531 magic damage and stunning them for 2 seconds. Also conjure crystals to bombard an enemy, dealing 5,531 magic damage. Casting any other magic ability has 35% chance of causing your next crystal fragments to be instant, deal 10% more damage and cost 50% less magic, a new effect. Other magic abilities have a chance to make your next crystal fragments instant, deal more damage and cost less. Ill-advised morph. Interesting. Also damages enemies near the initial target for 4,151 magic damage. So this one blasts additional enemies, and this one just kind of gives a chance, a 35% chance of causing your next crystal fragments to be instant, deal 10% more damage and cost 50% less magic. Well, considering just how often I'm going to go for it, I will kind of morph into that, and that's it. So what do we currently have? selected there? Okay, we'll find out. So let's pick this up and come on, hit them. It doesn't say how much damage I actually dealt, really. I have to kind of calculate this. Alright. And I should just kind of consistently blast them here like that. Heavy attack 7000. That's not bad. I like that my blast is kind of consistently going after them. Let's see more skills. The dark magic is proved to be very good so far. Call Daedric Charge from Earth to immobilize enemies in front of you. Imprison an enemy in a sphere of dark magic. Bargain with darkness to restore 8157 health and 4540 magicka. That would cost me stamina. I like that a lot. Daedric Mines. Surprise your foes by placing 3 volatile Daedric Mines around you, which take 3 seconds to arm and last for 30 seconds. Okay, I have to fight this. So they are spawning in consistently. As you can see, I'm able to deal with the crystal fragments. 13,000 damage in total there. So where's that crystal shard anyway? Am I missing something here? Okay, it looks like they are up on this hill, and I'm going to pick it up now. Sky Shard of Sword, pieces collected 2 out of 3. Alright. That had to kind of give me something. Oh, Zine Sipil Explorer, Zine Sipil Explorer. I wonder what's that. Zine Sipil Explorer. In any case, not gonna be bothered about it. Let's see. Skills. So, I got another one, Daedric Summoning. What's that? Curse an enemy with a destructive rune, dealing 4630 magic damage to the target and 2121 magic damage to all other nearby enemies after 6 seconds. Storm Calling. Here manifests yourself as pure lightning, zapping nearby enemies with electricity, dealing 368 shock damage every 1 second. For 15 seconds. Okay, I need to get the hell out of here before I choose anything else. And that's it. So here I will be swimming a little bit. Stamina is being consistently consumed, in fact all the time. I think I needed to go up on there, really. I think so. The enemies are all around me, but I don't really care, and it looks like they will mind that. Also, the minimap, I'm looking a lot more at the minimap itself. That's a thing as well. Now, I'm here. They're not doing that much damage to me, as far as I can tell. 78, I'm not fighting them at all. And well, I could fight some of them.
I need aid.
So heavy attack 4000. Where was he? Okay, so it looks like he disappeared there for a little while. I'm gonna take some potion because I've lost so much. And first of all, I'm gonna get rid of that tree. Done. crystal fragments, that's a nice 13k. Light attack 4000. That's a lot for a light attack. Now, what they want to find here really is that book that's being shown on the map. I want to know if it's here at all. You see, on one map I'm able to see it, on the other I'm not. And I'm not sure which add-on is on the right and which add-on is on the left, though. I like the one on the right because it shows me additional information that's not shown on the one that's... Oh wow, I just drank those potions here accidentally. Okay, that's not a good key, I guess, then. Or maybe it is, I just have to be extra careful. So, here there should be a book, right? But it doesn't look like it's there. It's probably somewhere else. Yeah, it's not going to give me anything really here. And I'll be getting the hell out of here now that I picked up that shard. I can continue with my mission to investigate a few areas. Vardenfell. Looks like I'll be spending a bit of time here. Alright. Now, what's next? First of all, I'm heading here. So let's do just that. Also, I'll be able to open up a fast travel location there. Now, a good question is, how kind of often should I fight the enemies that I just meet anywhere? Probably not very often. He's consistently making those moaning sounds there.
Outlander, I have a proposition for you.
Okay, I hear it. But I know he's a quest giver. Unfortunately here I can't kind of get all those quests. That's done. There are no quests shown here, unfortunately. But they are shown in other locations. Hopefully I didn't choose something like quest giving for other alliance or so. Over Nuncook's mine. Alright, you see there are a lot of quest givers here, hell of a lot of quest givers really. More than I would kind of think. It's like 5 games in one. 5 expansions in one, you know. So who are you?
Tell me,
Do you really think you have what it takes to distinguish yourself in the Mages Guild?
What's the Mages Guild?
The Mages Guild provides a safe haven for the study of lore and magicka. In fact, one of our current projects involves uncovering and collecting the wisdom of Tamriel, no matter where that wisdom tries to hide. Would you like to join the guild?
Mages Guild members gather books.
Oh, there's more to it than that, I assure you. We seek to preserve and spread knowledge. It's one of the main goals of the Mages Guild. Every book our members recover gets copied for our libraries, then distributed throughout Tamriel.
What do you get out of joining the Mages Guild?
You mean besides the satisfaction for a job well done? Have no fear. The Mages Guild supplies its members with unique spells and abilities, and those who perform well and advance in rank may receive special missions directly from the Guildmaster.
Alright, sign me up for the Mages Guild.
Excellent decision. I hereby name you a member of the Mages Guild in good standing with all the privileges that such membership provides. Your reputation in the guild will increase with every book you recover and collection you complete.
Alright. So, that worked out quite nice. I became...
Step up, have a look.
a student. Requires once, allows you to persuade NPCs in conversation. I like that. I'm gonna get that. You purchase a passive ability. These are always active, granting you their benefits at all times. Passive abilities cannot be placed in ability bar. I think I should get a lot more of these passive abilities from all over the place. Locked at two-handed rank 5 and such. Okay, interesting. There are many of these anyway. What is this anyway? Fully charged flame staff, heavy attacks deal additional damage. Storm Call increases your magical recovery by 5%. Increase your physical and shock damage by 3%. When you deal shock damage, you have a 3% chance to instantly disintegrate enemies under 15 health, dealing 11,559 shock damage. When you deal physical damage, you have a 3% chance to instantly pulverize enemies under 15% health, dealing 11,559 physical damage. Expert Mage increases your weapon and spell damage by 1% for each sorcerer ability. Slotted crumb bonus 3%. Okay, all of this obviously has to make sense in the end.
Hello there.
So that's a gold shop.
Do not listen to the gloomy portent of the mountain.
Another guild store. So it looks like they're not selling anything. Like, what is this, right? Nothing is here. And I have got a bit of gold anyway, 300. There's something. And is that another guild shop? It doesn't really kind of say. Oh yeah, guild trader. It does say it's a guild trader. Fine. That's a guard. So this invulnerable guard simply had over 10 million.
I can't believe they want us to go outside the house to find Vea.
Okay, what exactly am I looking for in here anyway? As you can see, I have to kind of gather information, right? But on my minimap on the right corner, I already see that there are some kind of a waypoints. So,
Let's drink.
Varden told Divine Inquiries, investigate the Barilzar's tower, gather information, 0 out of 3, talk to miner, investigate Balmar, read proclamation, investigate Aldurus, talk to barmaid. So first things first, it looks like there's somebody here that I have to speak with.
Please, this one needs to get out of here. Those cultists, they're insane.
All right, but keep your voice down. I'll be ready to leave soon enough. In the meantime, if anyone asks, you're just here to haul cargo.
Okay, so I can get on the ship, and finally he's available.
What? Who? This one is just here to haul cargo.
Relax, I'm here to help. What was that you said about cultists?
Cultists? This one said nothing about cultists. Perhaps you are thinking of another Khajiit. Look, Renaku just wants to leave all these crazy dark elves behind and find a safer mine to work in. The Shulk ore mine is cursed.
Intimidate. Tell me about the cultists or I start yelling for the house guards. You need the Intimidate perk before you can choose this option. Interesting. If you tell me about the cultists, I might be able to do something about it.
Really? You? Just leave Renaku out of it. If you want to know what happened so badly, just go out to the Shulk ore mine and see for yourself.
Intimidate perk before you can choose this option. Intimidate perk. Okay, that's interesting. Where is this Intimidate perk? Is it in the guild? Allows persuade NPCs, reduces the magic and health cost of your mage's guild abilities by 8%, increases the duration of mage guild abilities by 10%, increases their max magic and max recovery by 1% for each mage's guild ability slotted. Casting a mage's guild ability has a 50% chance of granting you empower, increasing the damage of your next light attack by 40% for 5 seconds. Alright. In any case, elemental talent, gift of Magnus, spell charge highborn, destruction staff kill line increases your experience gain with a destruction staff kill line by 15%. Weapons, destruction staff. Well, it doesn't really hit damage that well, really. Slam your staff down to create an elemental barrier in front of you. Devastate an enemy with an enhanced charge from your staff, dealing over 2000 damage. Send the elements to sap an enemy's defense afflict. No. So far the dark magic has like a proper ability here. Just kind of hit them hard and that's it. And that's that. So far so good. In any case, if I don't like that, I'll just kind of have to reset my skills somewhere, somehow, and that's it. In any case, I'm already seeing outside of the city another one of those shards, and it's either underground or it's here. Okay, it looks like it's definitely not here. And that's it. Alright. You can't jump on the rock and from the rock up. So that's a foolish limitation, I would think. Done. Well, it wasn't nearly as easy. Fighter's Guild handbill. In any case, I'll go after these just a little bit later. And first of all, I need to find kind of a map where all of these are kind of mentioned. Maybe it just wasn't updated or whatever. In any case, what will I find here? House, Brethren Proclamation. Okay, that's an interesting one. House Redderon Proclamation. By order of the House Guard and the Redderon High Council, the Shulk ore mine is closed and all operations towards reopening the mine have been suspended. Workers should stay away until further notice, and visitors are strongly cautioned to avoid the area on pain of fine or imprisonment, or both. This includes you, crew chief Honda. Ulf. Know that every effort shall be made to locate the missing mine workers as soon as possible. Alright, so that was another piece of information. And what do we have here? Oh, look at that. Milessa Relavel.
I love seeing new faces. For a while, it was just the same old miners and the occasional travelling merchant. Thought Caroline might have to shut this place down. Look at me talking your ears off. What can I get you?
Any idea why visitors have been scarce?
At first, I assumed it was the usual house squabbles. Redrin and Hlalu arguments can get pretty heated. Then I thought maybe the Ashlanders were scaring people off. But after that proclamation... No, I'd rather not talk about that with a stranger.
Maybe if I paid you for your trouble.
I like the colour of your gold, Outlander. Just between us, I heard the House Guard shut down the Shulk ore mine. Something to do with violent cultists who attacked the miners and took over the place. Even got the crew chief, or so I heard.
Something to do with violent cultists who attacked the miners and took over the place. Okay, so it looks like it just simply ended up being attacked. Let's see if I can sell something, buy something. Sell PATRON, add some maximum health. First of all, I'm going to check what better is there that I can wear. So this one I can certainly kind of change, and that's it. So now I want to sell you something. Crafting motive, Argonian style. Worthless, that item cannot be solved. Okay, so I have to use it to learn something. Mix poison, Ichor, makes level 10 poison, insect parts, fit for fishing. What about this string? Part of the broken soul set, no needed. Full hide. Crown lesson riding speed, increases your character's riding speed by 1 per lesson, not gonna sell that. Rawhide scraps, right ring of the broken soul. No, don't need it. And crown experience scroll, you gain 50% experience point bonus for all sources from 2 hours. Can I even sell this? I can't sell this. I'm gonna sell that though. Some carapace, carrot soup. Increases max stamina by 6,933 for 35 minutes. That's really cool. In any case, that will be all for now. Let's see. Gonna get some more experience. And gonna learn that. And that will be it for now. So what do I do next? Let's take a look. Arch Cannon Tower was asked me to investigate 3 sites, so I did it. These sites include Barzal's Tower. And I need to see if I can find the mine's crew chief so I can talk to him. If anyone can tell me what's going on in the Shulk ore mine, it's him. So what am I supposed to do now? Find the crew chief. Okay, so let's head there now and do just that. I could use a mount. I would certainly could use a mount, and I see a mount store somewhere out here. So this is a nice little town that I can use to equip with all kinds of stuff. Oh, look at that! That's one of those beasts there. And it looks like it's a pet of some kind. Let's go underneath it.
Ow!
That's
dog.
Massive cockroach.
I just tried to pet it. Damn dog bit me.
Okay, what's that? Sits Strider Station, North Views.
Golden sleeps quietly in the night. Pass it on.
View stable. So, whoa, these horses cost a fortune, to say the least. And that's bad. That's really, really bad. In any case, where do I want to go now? I want to go here. And I'm not kind of having my radar shown here though. That's not good. And in any case, I'll just have to somehow bear without one, I guess. Okay, so this is the guy I need to speak with.
You shouldn't be here. Didn't you read the House Redarin proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself, but some of my miners are still in there.
Can you tell me what happened in the mine?
Our mine was invaded by violent cultists. They showed up and just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual before the Ashlander interrupted them.
Why do you think the cultists are conducting a ritual?
Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god." Or something along those lines. Look, I was just trying to get me and my miners out of there when the Ashlander showed up.
An Ashlander interrupted the cultists?
Well, I never actually saw an Ashlander, but I heard a cultist yell, "Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon!" That's not an exact quote, but you get the idea. I don't know what happened after that. I was kind of busy trying not to die.
What kind of mine is the Shulk?
Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of..." It used to be an ore mine, and we hope it will be again. My crew was inside preparing to start up mining operations when the cultists attacked. The way things are going, we might just have to turn the place into another Kwama egg mine.
I will go into the mine, see what I can find out.
Really? That's awfully brave of you. If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. Wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help. Good luck in there.
Goodbye. Okay, so I'm heading into the mine then. Nicotic cult. I'm not sure who they are, but one of them who came into town for provisions was muttering something about his powerful acts. Rubesha Grocer. Okay, so I'm here. That's one of the other players. And it looks like some of the miners are dead. And it seems that I just have to kind of attack them. 24,000 health. Looks like they're just like me, just without powerful magic. Okay, what is this? My red exiles, I need you to infiltrate the mine outside Balmora and recover an item of great importance to our venerated cause and to the elevation of Ashlanders everywhere. Currently this item resides in the possession of the Nicotic cult, who plan to conduct a ritual in the mine to grant the item the ability to channel unfathomable power. Let the cultists begin the process, but acquire the item before they complete the ritual. The item lies in one of the deep chambers of the mine, most likely heavily guarded. Sneak in and steal the item. It has the appearance of a staff made of metal and gears. It is necessary to advance to the next stage of your cherished cause. Get the staff and bring it to me, and you will be one step closer to ending your exile and returning to the fold. Alright. Let's blast these fools there. Oh, look at that. Looks like he got some frost on himself there. That's interesting, isn't it? It looks like the frost was protecting him there. Okay, so I'll be heading forward into the deep mine chambers now. And here I will look for that stuff. They're all here. Okay. And it looks like she had 88,000 health, which is hell of a lot of health, really. And I'm just gonna hit her consistently. And that's it. Looks like we all killed her with her minions. And now I'm going after this Nicotinic ritual bag. Done. We have retrieved these. I discovered what I could about the cultists, the ritual, and the Ashlanders. See if I should check in with the mine screw chief before I leave the area. Alright, so we just need to come back now and that's it. How do I get the hell out of here? Okay, I just need to head further. And that's it. Done. Some quests grant skill points as a reward upon completion. Okay. Now let's speak.
Of course. I perfectly understand. I think I'll wait a little longer and see if any of my miners were able to escape from the cultists. Good luck with your mission. Whatever it is.
Goodbye. Okay, so that worked out nicely. And we investigated this area. It's time to investigate another area. And I'll be going here then. And it looks like that's gonna take a bit of time. It's best if I use the main road. And get out of here like that. Alright. So from here I should be heading to the other side of the river. And further. You know what I like about these buffs? Oh shit! It looks like the guards won't kill me. Won't confiscate a lot of gold. Alright. So I'm not interacting with any other skills just yet. In fact, I'm gonna take this helmet off for now. I like this character like that a lot more than him wearing a massive helmet. And it's that. Without a mount, things are not gonna be nearly as straightforward as you can see. I may have to kind of get a mount during the main campaign. Otherwise, it's gonna take quite a bit of time for me to run there. In any case, if I could find Windenfell side quests, I could do them easily because it's a starting location, and these minions here are not nearly as powerful as they would be somewhere else. So that's a cool thing, without a doubt. And when I've seen the price as like 40,000 for a mount, I realized not everybody, especially not at the beginning of the game, would be able to afford something like that. So that's a thing, obviously. And I'm finally there. Will we see a fight happening here?
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them.
Lose what?
You there! The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly. Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
I'm looking into something for Lord Vivek.
Lord Vivek, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander.
What kind of help do you need?
Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to find my brother.
Who's your brother?
My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his ambassador. I act as a go-between among the tribes. Chodala wants to unite the Dunmer and calmly end the era of the bickering houses. He hopes to convince the tribes to follow his lead.
So, what do you need me to do?
Head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. Otherwise, see if you can find out what he was doing in there and where he's gone. Be wary of the outcasts. As you saw, they won't hesitate to attack without reason or provocation.
Your brother rules over the Ashlander tribes?
No, just our tribe, the Urshilaku, though he's respected by most of the other Ashlanders for his wisdom and strength of will. He does hope to unite the tribes in a common cause, however. That's one of the reasons we've gathered here at Aldrin.
Tell me more about Chodala.
My brother and I have always worked to help our people and improve the Ashlander way of life. He used to believe that peaceful negotiation was the best path to accomplish this. Recently, however, things have become different. He's almost like...
Like what?
No, that's not something I'm ready to talk about with an outsider. Perhaps after you prove your trustworthiness and willingness to help us, then we can discuss my brother in more detail. Perhaps.
You said Chodala wants to unite the tribes. Are you planning to go to war?
That's not our goal, but the tribes will defend themselves if necessary. No, we hope to present a united front and show the houses the folly of the path they've embarked upon. Turning away from our forefathers and god ancestors has made them weak.
Tell me more about the Red Exiles.
The Red Exiles? They're violent, dangerous Ashlanders who were banished from their tribes and joined together to create their own clan. Chodala invited them to the gathering and went into the camp to talk, but he's been gone too long. I'm worried.
You think I will have to fight my way through the camp?
As you saw, hostility is second nature to the Red Exiles. We're here to negotiate. They're no better than thieves and murderers. If they spot you in their camp, you'll need to defend yourself. It's unfortunate, but they'll leave you no choice.
Goodbye. So that's that. Okay. Let's see. Seren asked me to enter the Red Exile camp and look for her brother, Chodala, or at least find out where he may have gone. Alright, it looks like that's the camp right there. And it looks like it was much closer than I thought it will be. And how will I find that brother? How will I find the brother? Right there he is. No? Meeting with Chodala. Notes on the meeting with Chodala. Never Nereborine and wielder of Sunarak, compiled by Scribe Dakin. Okay, I would have to turn this. I would never be able to read this. It's time to kind of do something about this and just buy them. Looks like a beer showdown. And I thought it was a friendly beer, really. Okay. It has been defeated. Back. That didn't work out that well. So, also, I'm gonna pick up everything here. And, Cranberry Chai increases magic recovery by 532 for 35 minutes. I wonder what's my magic recovery right now anyway. So, maximum magic recovery 802. Okay, that's cool. So, increase max stamina, Cranberry Chai, increase magic recovery. I'm gonna take that. Yeah. Take care. And what do we have now? We have magic recovery 1362. Next, I need to look for that dude, wherever he is. And did I kind of save that note? It doesn't look so. And I'm not sure if I can read this. Okay, so I went into quest items and I was able to find this. Notes on the meeting with Chodala. Nerevorine and wielder of Sunarach, compiled by Scribe Dakin. Kund ud greeted Ashkan, Chodala, Azgulakhan, Eus, Zasten, and Nibapar. The firebreather looked on. Chodala displayed no fear and showed Kund ud a level of respect rarely given to tribal outcasts. We had lent him the use of a small warband of red exiles, but now he was here to negotiate a more permanent arrangement. Chodala began meeting by explaining his plans for tribal unification, stressing that there was a place for the red exiles in his unified vision. Kundud demanded to know why the red exiles should even consider returning to the tribes that banished them. Chodala appeared thoughtful before he replied, "Because you are Ashlanders and our blood calls one to another." Then Chodala demonstrated the power of the staff our warband helped him acquire. He called the staff Sunarach. Sunarach grants me the strength of a god, Chodala said, striking a stone with the tip of his staff so that the stone cracked like the shell of an egg. Kundud ordered his champion Gulakhan, Eus Zachten, to put the blasphemous Ashkan in his place, but no matter how many times their sword lashed out, it never once touched a Pierce Chodala's flesh. "What kind of creature are you?" Kundud demanded. "I am the Nerevorine," Chodala proclaimed, and Kundud, Gulakhan, Eus Zachten, and Nibapor prostrated themselves before him. "The Red Exile shall be my enforcers, and Eus Zachten shall be my champion," Chodala declared. "Prepare yourselves for my return. I have much work for you to do." "Where are you going, Nerevorine?" Kundud asked. "I need time to meditate upon your next course of action," Chodala said. "Then I have a meeting with a wise woman, Dobrosi, to ratify my claim as the Nerevorine." Chodala departed and Gulakhan, Eus Zachten, went with him, thus ending the meeting. Alright. What about these weapons? Do they hold any value whatsoever? It looks like they do not. So I should better get rid of them. I think that's due to the fact that I kind of thought it's due to the fact that the game wants me to only pick up items that have some kind of a relation to magic, but it doesn't look so. So look at that. I have this flame staff, two-handed Nord. and it says it deals a base damage of 1084 and fiery weapon enchantment deals 2059 damage. So it looks like the staff is much better than the one I currently hold, so I'm gonna change this staff. Okay. Am I still looking for them? Yeah. And it looks like this time I'm attacking with this staff, and I don't see how much. Okay, I see now, it's 6,000 in total. That's fine, I guess. Let's just blast these exiles. It looks like they die a bit quite often in any case. I need to spend all of my magic really first and then just shoot at them. Okay, so was that all of it? So, okay, look at that, I found him.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp. Did you find my brother?
No, that was her. No, but I found this record of his meeting with the Red Exiles leader.
Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. I can't believe my brother would be so brazen.
He called himself the Nerevarine. Do you know what that means?
It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions.
Another scroll? Did Chodala write this?
Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's the Nerevarine, and incites the tribes, while I try to keep them all from doing anything rash.
What's the Nerevarine?
You don't know? I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander, and the House Elves rarely talk about such things. Long ago, there was a hero named Nerevar. He fought alongside the Tribunal, before they claimed to be gods, until they betrayed him.
Okay. Until they betrayed him, the Tribunal betrayed Nerevar?
So our legends say. Nerevar united the Kaima and forged an alliance with the Dwemer. He died at the Battle of Red Mountain. We believe the Tribunal hastened his demise, despite Vivek's claims to the contrary.
But where does the Nerevarine fit into all that?
The Nerevarine is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again. The returned Nerevar will be known as the Nerevarine.
You don't believe Chodala's claim?
While the prophecy of the Nerevarine can be interpreted as the end of the Tribunal, I have always seen it as a prediction of hope and peace. Chodala and some Ashlanders, such as the Red Exiles, favor war. That's not the Nerevarine I believe in.
You think Chodala wants a war?
He uses an Ashkan's words to plant dark ideas in his followers. Ideas that speak of false gods, lost traditions, and the need for a cleansing war.
Tell me.
His words become more forceful every day, but I hope to dissuade him from this violent course.
Tell me about Chodala's new power.
All I know is that his new power frightens me. Chodala returned from a sojourn in the wilderness more vibrant, more commanding. He's always been strong, but now he's fearless, practically invincible, and swifter than the fastest Ashlander scout.
What do you think is the source of Chodala's new power?
Chodala says his new abilities strengthen his claim as the Nerevarine. I think it's the staff he carries. He had it when he returned, and now it's always at his side. I know it's unreasonable, but I hate that staff. He calls it Sunara.
Goodbye. Alright, I need to unlock one of those fast travel locations as well. Just need to light it up, that's it. Okay, so what did I learn here? Looks like everything. Investigate Bartlesar's tower now. Okay, where could I find that tower? I knew I've seen all of those locations, but I'm just not kind of seeing it. Okay, here it is, and it looks like it's very, very far away. Okay, that's fine. We'll open a few of these way shrines along the way anyway. And I think the first thing I need to do is then you need to use this one to travel back to my starting location, this village right here. That would probably be a nice place to kind of live the first life. And that's probably what I would have afforded. A tower with a massive bug that would allow me to go for a walk. And after that I would have gained enough skill as an elf to kind of go on adventures. Alright. Okay.